Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already been here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and join the family. So what I'm doing today, y'all, I'm just cooking some spaghetti for the kids. And of course, when you're dealing with kids and teenagers and you tell them to do something, they do things on their own time. So yes, I have to clean up before I cook anything. So this is me just cleaning the counter, cleaning the stove, before I start to cook. Make sure my hands are clean, because baby, no, can't rock like that. But y'all know how teenagers are, so I just, I'm a single working mother. I do so much. I'm trying to not let them stress me out. I'm trying to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? They gonna ask for something. So I ain't even tripping about cleaning it up because and when they ask me something, I'm like, You remember when I told you to do X, Y, Z, and you ain't do it? That's just how it go. You feel me? But anyway, just cleaning up around my stove, cleaning up my counter, so I can get this party started. And like I said, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, so right here, I'm about to just go ahead and, get the meat together, start browning that. Also, y'all, I'm have got my little seasonings, Tony's garlic salt and garlic powder. So I'm not gonna do a whole lot of seasoning. For one, I don't want a whole lot of sodium in the meat, and plus I'm gonna add seasoning to the whole pot. So I'm not gonna add a whole bunch of seasoning to the meat, and get that brown and all together. And also, y'all, I'm gonna do a little story time about my dad's funeral. As many of you guys know, my dad passed away back in March, and they just had his funeral Friday. I was unable to attend because my passport didn't come back in time. And so, but I'm grateful that they, sent us pictures, video, called us on Facebook Messenger. So, we was a part of the whole process of the funeral, the getting ready to bury him, and also when they went to the cemetery. So you guys, Africa has a very different way of doing things when it comes to funeral. I mean, y'all, it's really like a celebration of life over there. It's like it was more of celebrating than sorrow. You know, how here in the USA, somebody died, we do a funeral, everybody crying, cutting up. They was dancing, they was singing, they had these lights, like these LED lights, like how you can get the ones that you can put in your curtains and they like icicle lights that come down. They got those, just it was a whole different experience. Like the whole planning for the funeral was like so different. Like when he first passed away, they had to go get sheets. And I'm thinking like bedding sheets. I didn't elaborate on it enough and ask them about it, but they had to get sheets to wrap him in to mummify him. And from there, they put him in the ambulance and they sent him to the mortuary. In which, from what I'm seeing and hearing, they don't have like an actual funeral home. They have an undertaker that's at the mortuary, which is at like a hospital. He was like at a mortuary in a hospital, to where they held his body. Like I said, he died March the 6th. They just had his funeral at the end of April, and he was in the mortuary all that time. So normally in Africa, they wait 2 to 3 months before they have a funeral. But with my dad, they, wait like a month or so because, it costs money to hold the body in the mortuary. So yes, they did that. He did get embalmed. So, I'm trying to think of what else I'm missing. And so like when it was time for his funeral, you guys, they got it looked like a hearse, brought him to the family house in the sheets, not in the casket, y'all, in the sheets. Like I'm gonna insert some clips, but I'm telling you now, the clips that I insert will not be you be seeing my father dead like that. I ain't gonna disrespect him like that, but I just wanted to give y'all an idea of like the scene and how they do things. Okay, like I said, so they bring his body to the family house, which is a house for that our family owns, and they bring his body in like I said, they brought him in the sheets, not in the casket. Okay, so y'all, the casket was at the family house. Do y'all know that the family was the one that prepared his body? Like, I'm not talking about the embalming and that kind of stuff, but they bathed him when he got there. They dressed him and they put him in that casket. And I'm like, what? Because I know I couldn't personally do that. And I thought it was odd, but I'm like, that's another culture. And that's how they do things, So they bathed him before they dressed him. And he looked very nice. Um like how our caskets, half of it's up so you can see from like the torso on up. No, theirs is not like that. I would have to describe it like something that you see off TV. You can see just about the full body. I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, you can't see his feet, but you can see his whole body. And it's not like a lift up thing like our caskets are made. It's like in a video I watched while I was at work, they was kind of like push it down in his body, but they were trying to get him down in the casket so they could put I guess, in my opinion, I would say a lid, but put the top over it. That's how they do things over there. It's like so different, and it was a different experience. Y'all, I just hate that I couldn't be there to physically experience it, but maybe it was a good thing because the way they prepared the body and the way they did do things, I don't think I could have done it. Like, and then they probably look at us like, okay, they ain't helping. No, we don't do that in America, but that's the way they do things in Africa. So it was kind of intriguing and interesting to see. I didn't see them prepare the body. I didn't see them dress them, none of that. I didn't want to see all that, but yes, y'all, they, like I said, they had like disco lights and everything, and they was singing, dancing, and all of that. So yes, it was a very different experience. Um, Even though I still wish I was there, but maybe some other time, I can go and visit, um, just to see Africa and visit, eat the authentic African food. That's one thing I miss when my dad used to give us when we was little. He used to make us African food, and we all loved it. So, yes, y'all, I'm about done with the spaghetti. Drain that meat. I had to start the pot of water for the noodles. And but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna put some pictures in here, but please do not expect to see my daddy dead body like that. I ain't gonna put him out there like that now. I just want y'all to see like the decorations and how they did everything. Some things are not for social media. I don't care how bad I want to make it on YouTube. I don't care how bad I want to make it as a content creator. Like I was telling my sister, there are some things that I ain't going to do just to make a dollar. I'm not going to embarrass myself, embarrass my family, none of that. My time will come. Something something gonna get me viral to where I can get paid, and it won't be nothing degrading, nothing disgusting, nothing that my kids will be embarrassed about or my family be embarrassed about. I don't play those type of games. But anyway, y'all, got my noodles boiling. I'm kind of liking this voiceover thing. I gotta get used to doing this. The editing process, it's not that bad. But anyway, y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think about the process of the African funeral. Like I said, he's from Ghana, so the way they do things. Just let me know what y'all think about that. Got my noodles in there. I like the voiceover and I like to speed up my video. I'm feeling this. So oh, I know what I mean to ask y'all. If y'all made it this far, let me know where I can go to get uncopyrighted music. Let me know where y'all get y'all music from. I need to see if they got an app or a website or something to where I can get some uncopyrighted music. Cause y'all, I'm gonna work on doing me a intro to my channel. That's me mixing up everything. Y'all, I make spaghetti two ways. That way, and also I'll just do the noodles and then had the noodles separate and mix the meat with the pot with the sauce and then top it. So this time I'm just throwing this pot because y'all, I don't work like a slave. I'm tired and I'm just trying to cook these kids something to eat. Cause got to feed the children. No matter how tired I am. Oh, you're on there right now.